G'day Improvators and welcome to episode 6 in this first series of Improv for Players. Today we're having a look at a minor chord progression, and we know that straight away because in the title of this video we're using lowercase Roman numerals, and that always indicates a minor chord progression. Some people say there's not many tunes written in the minor key. Well, actually there's a lot, and we'll be demonstrating one of those later on, as well as 3 quick tips to help you create the improvised line. G'day viewers, my name's Tim and I'm Don. Welcome to miAim, the improvised line, an innovative method designed to help you create musical improvisations and compositions. Today's chord progression is 1-6-3-5. So 1 is the Ionian or the tonic, and it'll be C minor. 6 is the Aeolian, and it's an A diminished. 3 is the Phrygian, an E flat minor. And 5 is the Mixolydian, a G7. And then we change the order in the second 4 bars. So when you're writing a composition or doing improvisation, don't be afraid to change the order of your chords. When we look at those chords, there's lots of different common notes. So here we've got a C, E flat, G, and then it'll be a B flat for the 7th chord. Or you can play it as a B natural for a major 7th chord, because that's the one that occurs in the C minor scale. So we've got a C, E flat, G, and those notes occur again in the Aeolian chord, A, C, E flat for the diminished. And when we go from the Phrygian to the Mixolydian, we've got E flat, G, B, D for the 7th, and also obviously G, B, D for the dominant 7th chord. So lots of common notes to play with, and it makes it interesting for different chord inversions. Have a bit of fun when you're playing with that. When we look at the chords on the cycle of keys, we can see them quite clearly, always using our cycle of keys as a reference point, and that's our first quick tip for the day. We always use the cycle of keys as our reference point. What's interesting about this chord progression is, so 1 and 6 are relative majors and minors, so that's between C and A. And then of course 1 and 3 are the tonic majors and minors because they share the same key signature. So when you've got a chord progression with 1, 6 and 3, they're all related to each other. Makes it very interesting, so you can change into the different key. If you want to change keys, you're already there. It's really simple. The second quick tip for today is changing modes. So we've just spoken about changing keys. Let's change some modes. Today's example, we're going to take the Dorian scale and if we sharpen the 3rd note of the scale, it becomes a Mixolydian scale. So that introduces a couple of new chords when playing, and of course to change back to the original key you undo the alteration that you've just made. Really simple. Our 3rd quick tip for today is looking at rhythms. You'll notice in all the free charts we've got associated with this series of videos, Improv for Players, and in our previous series of videos, Improv for Beginners, we've got various different rhythm suggestions for each of the chord progressions. Haven't always demonstrated those. Today we will, but it just shows that we can use that chord progression in any style, genre or rhythm that you prefer. In our ebook, The Principles of Improvisation, the first ebook, An Introduction to Music Improvisation, we've got on page 30 a whole range of different rhythms. And go to page 31, page 32, page 33. We look at a lot of different rhythms. Not in a complete list, but certainly covers a lot of different rhythms. You can download this book from our website. It's only $4.95 Australian, and it also comes free with any other purchase of any of our other books in the Principles of Improvisation series.
Most Latin American rhythms are considered novelty dances that were made popular in the 20th century. However, you may use these 8-bar platforms to create any rhythm or genre which you enjoy playing in.
Also in this book there is a set of newly created jazz for the 21st century. They are difficult to articulate but well worth the time to practice and perfect. These will never be demonstrated in any of our videos, nor will the charts of those be available in our free chart section. You must purchase An Introduction to Music Improvisation to get a glimpse of those fantastic new rhythms that we've written and developed. The suggested rhythm on today's chart is a bossa nova, and in a minor key it does sound pretty spectacular. The tune we're going to play today is Besame Mucho, which means Kiss Me a Lot, first written in 1940 and made famous in two films, Follow the Boys and Senorita, both released in 1944. This tune actually follows fairly closely the chord progression that we've looked at today as well, so that should be an added advantage to having a quick listen to how this goes. give us a big thumbs up and comment on this video. If you have any other questions, you can post them below or contact us via our website at miAim.com.au. Thanks very much for watching miAim, the improvised line and innovative method, and we'll catch you guys next week with more music information. See ya!